In this video, we will see how to make fields appear in a form based on the data entered in other fields of the same form. Let's explain it better. How can we see this? This is a simple contact form that, when filled out, sends a request with a personalized message to the company, which is clearly the owner of the website. Let's say we want the last name, which is this field here, to appear only if a certain value is entered in the field. First name. First, let's go inside. Website, then form. We find a form that we have previously created. To understand how this module works, we refer you to the dedicated video. We click on the contact form here. As we can see, in each of the created fields, there will always be an option called Apply Conditions. We said that we want the last name field to appear only if the first name field is equal to Mario. Consequently, here we should do it like this. We go inside the last name field, we click on Apply Conditions, and as we see, there are conditions visibility field. Here, it will let us select one of the other fields, clearly from the same form. And then it will ask us if the first name field is equal or not equal, or contains or does not contain, or is empty or is not empty. This is intuitive, it is empty or it is not empty. If the field has not been filled out, something will happen. If the field is not empty, instead, what we want to happen will occur. That is, the last name field appears. In this case, we want it to be equal to Mario, so we go into equal and select Mario. We save the changes, reloading the page. We will see that the last name field has disappeared, but if we enter Mario in the first name field, the last name field will magically appear. However, if the first name field is equal to Marco, we see that the last name field will not appear. This functionality is very interesting, for example, when we want to have age fields filled in for a hotel. For instance, if the field is completed, children, for example. If we want to do a test, we see that instead of the first name field, we enter children. We set it as a number type, enter the number of children. This is the suggestion. We make the last name field become child age 1. As the ID, always very important, we put child 1. And as for age, indeed, we can always set it as a number type, enter age, child. Let's also create another field. For example, we modify the field. Email, let's make it child age 2. Here we change it to child 2 and always set it as a number type, enter the child's age. Okay, in this case, we want to display child age 1. If a value of 1 has been entered in the children field, instead we want both child age 1 and child age 2 to appear. If, clearly, a value of 2 has been entered in the children field, it consequently means that the person filling out this form has 2 children and we want to know their ages. Okay, let's go inside. Age child 1, we click on Apply Conditions. And we select that if the children field is equal to 1, or we add another rule, we set it 2 or children is equal to 2. And then in the second one, instead, we will have to do Apply Conditions if the children field is equal to 2, because obviously if someone enters 1, only one child's age should appear. Child 1, however, if they enter that they have 2 children, both the first and the second should appear. We save, reload the page, and we will see that here the field has become children. We enter child 1. As we can see, the age for child 1 has appeared. For example, here you could write 12 years old, but if there are 2 children, 2 age fields will appear. Age for child 1, age for child 2. For example, the second one is 13 years old. Then you can request availability for a triple room. There you go, done like this. In this case, for example, the hotel will receive a request with the number of children and their ages of each child,